What a childhood! Look at that. Isn't that the cutest heavy medic team you've ever seen in your entire life? This photo is so nostalgic, by the way. I don't know why. It just is. Reminds me of our old house we used to live in before we moved places. Very, very nostalgic. Anywho, welcome to r/TF2 gentlemen. Oh, also this post was made by Phil PRF, who also has a YouTube channel. Did you know that? I bet you didn't know that. I bet you never even checked out his cool channel or his cool videos like Red Pyro or Trolley TF2 players with Balloon Bouncer. Anyway, hey you, yes you, do you like buying TF2 items from the community market or god forbid the in-game store? Yes? Why would you? They're overpriced, did you know that? What you should do is go to MANNCO.STORE. They buy and sell items at better rates than the Steam community market or the in-game store, and they host regular giveaways, like right now a giveaway for 3 golden frying pans. Thank you MANNCO.STORE for sponsoring this video. Use my link in the description or pinned comment to go to their website, and with that, back to the video. The next highest post this week is called "This map ain't big enough for the two of us," which is a taunt kill workshop submission, something I haven't seen in quite some time. So here we got the page on the TF2 workshop. I got it open right here. You got palette friendly and hint of red, the two options, and this is what it looks like in the kill feed. And here is the demonstration video.
Ain't that a cute little gun? Let's do this Texas style.
In a nutshell, this is a new taunt kill, added as a purchasable taunt, which is something Valve has never added to TF2 before. But they kind of did. They kind of did in a way. They added the rock, paper, scissors taunt, which makes me think that maybe there is a slim chance that this could be added, actually. It's got boom headshot, option A, and option B, knockback, which is far funnier. Look at this. Funny ragdoll. I think because the rock, paper, scissors taunt exists, there is a slim chance that this could actually be picked up by Valve and put into the game. But to maximize the chances, please do what I did and vote yes here. And also, maybe give us some awards, you know, maybe give it a slow clap. How about that? Let's all give it a slow clap. Very nice. They are botting TF2's clone now. Look at this. This is typical colors 2, the Roblox Team Fortress 2 clone. And there's spin mods. Spin mods and hackers in there now. Fantastic, right? That really sucks, dude. I don't even know what to say, man. It's a bit funny because it's so absurd, but like, yeah, that sucks. A post by Above Ape. TF2 rewarded me for trolling someone. I've seen this video already. Earlier I was recording and the audio cut out, unfortunately. Look at this. I like how they added in the noise. Like that, they leave. New item acquired. That's epic. That's absolutely epic. With that editing, I wonder if there's a YouTube channel behind this somewhere. In any case, this is really cool. Nice and funny editing. Can any TF2 class pass a driving test? In other words, who of the TF2 mercenaries is able to drive? Spine, did you call me just to complain? Sigh, not originally, no. I'll call back when I'm done. Click. I mean, yes, Sniper. Sniper can clearly drive. He's even doing it in the trailer. I think he's very capable of passing a driver's test. Let's see what the comments suggest. We did see heavy drive at the beginning of expiration date. Indeed, we did. There he is right there. Sniper drives his vehicle in Meet a Sniper. Yes, he does. Everyone besides Scout, Pyro, Soldier, and Demo can drive normally. Okay, Pyro can't because he's like mentally insane. Soldier can't because he's too dumb. Demo can't because he doesn't have depth perception. And more importantly, because he's always drunk. But why can't Scout drive? I would guess he's probably too stupid also. He's not like Soldier level stupid, but he is probably too dumb to try, like, pass the test, I would guess. Here's an interesting information tidbit. Latest update is from Valve and not the TF2 team. Team Fortress 2 update released May 1st by Valve, and then we got February 18th by the TF2 team. So the newer one was made by Valve. What does that tell us? That tells us that the TF2 team no longer exists. The potted plant has died. The janitor has given up. They no longer exist. It's so sad. I 3D printed all of Hightower. What software did he use for that? I kind of want to do that too. I got a free printer at home and it's like it's just idle. You could even use this for like a D&D session. That is kind of cool. You should attempt to paint it. Oh, that would be cool. That would be very cool. I hope that's like next week's top post. That could be very cool. Here we got a post by Pseudonym 741. Spycicle is not a direct upgrade. and never has been. Look at that. It's gone, and he dies. Hear me out, though. When he loses the bicycle, he already failed to stab, right? So he stabs, fails, switches to revolver, and only then does he lose the bicycle after swapping to it again. So, in that situation, he failed already anyway, so... So the bicycle is a direct up... No, bicycle sucks quite a bit. I still agree with the post, but not because of the video that's attached. Today I learned the minimal HUD cuts the top of 16. That is terrible. I can never unsee it. This vexes me. It's unusable. Completely unusable. A post by Hoshino Wakami. I hope I pronounced that correctly. I had an engineer as my wallpaper, and while playing a game, I encountered this bug, lol. Did he also have the audio bug?
Don't worry, boys. The engineer is here.
Again, I'm guessing the audio wasn't glitched, but that's still quite creepy, I'll be honest. we got a server light reference in the background. Look at that. Very nice. Very good. This is an average r/TF2 post if I've ever seen one. Who is medic healing while the map is loading? That is the true question. Let's see the comments. Let's see what people think. Dog Exotic says, me. The second highest post. The second highest comment. It's you/Dog Exotic. Bruh, the third comment. I actually researched this a while back. Took a couple of months to get all the pieces together, but after looking at everything, I've concluded that it is healing you/Dog Exotic. Also, WTF is going on in Heavy Shadow? True, what is going on with Heavy Shadow? Very, very strange, very creepy phenomenon. Posting this idea before going to sleep, otherwise I will stay awake all night. The denial of service. A level 10 sapper, this is a weapon concept. This sapper takes 4 swings to remove. The engineer is not notified when the sapper is applied. However, it deals no damage, so it only disables the sentry gun from shooting. That is a very interesting concept, but I feel like that is very weak, right? I guess it allows you to disable the sentry for longer to shoot or stab the engineer while he's like, you know, distracted, or for the team to do something, but I feel like default sapper would be stronger than this in most scenarios, which makes it a cool side grade, which is what unlocks are supposed to be, so I kind of like this. I think this is good. Oh my god, look at this. A post by Commune Sentry. They reverted the voice line cutoff fix. You know what that means. You know what that means. You can say the N-word again in TF2. Finally! Yes! Finally, I can say Putus and Nida again. Yes. Finally, racist soldiers back. Yes. Very good. My title screen bugged and created the Soldierneer. Look at this, the ultimate being, the Soldierneer. This is what he looks like. It actually fits surprisingly well. It just looks like an engineer sort of standing at attention, but also not. It weirdly fits though. Alright, I guess it's a funny post. It's called Shunik fixes the entirety of TF2's map balance problems with one simple trick.
So, why get rid of it?
This is what Shunik does.
Two purposes.
Get rid of this deck. Get rid of the sniper spot on 2-Fort, which is as iconic as 2-Fort itself. But here's the reasoning. Let's go. Let's get it.
To make snipers happy. And second, to allow quick access to middle, or if you spawned here, a way to walk back to the main one. I reason that snipers don't need to be happy.
Snipers don't need to be happy. There you go, folks. All that for this joke. I mean, to be fair, I kind of hate snipers, so I approve. Shunik, I approve of this. Okay, this is a nightmare post. Look at it. By quick objective. Spy horse. What the fuck? I love this. I'll even upvote it. I never do this. This is one of my favorite posts ever. Okay, I am so confused. Look at this post. Updated the thumbnail so the state of the game matched with the timeline. Yeah, Team Fortress 2, 2008, just vanilla TF2, then 2012, I guess we got this update with like the festive weapons. 2017, was that when MVM came out? I guess so. 2024, for some reason, vanilla TF2 again, and then now, this medic with some cosmetics. And in my confusion, I go to the comments, right? I'm probably probably dumb for not getting this, but I don't. And here's what the top comment says. It says, it's so sad that Medic and Demo's left leg and arm are the only characters you can play now. This did not help at all. Okay, guys, get ready for one of my favorite videos this week by Soupcan Trolling. U/Soupcan Trolling. Okay, look at this. Okay, it's a bit of a setup, but it's worth it, okay? He jumps off that dispenser, okay? Now, he sets up for that jump here, hits the Demo into the direct hit pipe, then that chat message. Look at the chat there. We gotta do something about that evil apple. He's called Evil Apple Alert. That's what he types after all that. After hitting the meanest clip you've ever seen, the title of the post is just hit the evil apple clip. That is epic right there. Ooh, TF2 YouTubers summarized. Alright, let's look through it. 2 idiot Germans, great animators, the whole community loves them. Agreed. Orbit, my favorite femboy, I don't know who that is. Seriamon, that's me. I'm in a YouTube video because of post. Very good, yes. Uncle Dane, the goat, agreed. Squimtrim, watching his videos when I eat. I also watch him while I like walk, and they're like in the background. Lazy Purple, the how it feels guy. John Hill, the only sane spy main, also amazing editing. I can see that. Sketchick, the ring you activated. Don't really know who that is. Me TF2 drops an amazing video with near 1 million views, then disappears for another year. I guess, I don't know them either. Sesty Jesus, the controversial guy. Yeah, for some reason, I don't know. Great Blue Furry Nerd, the what show funny voice nerd. Shunik, cool nerd. El Toro 64 Rush, 60 minutes on acid. That's very, very good. And Shork, the voice actors guy. I'd say these are pretty accurate. Yeah, yes, sir. Also, yes, there's a lot more TF2 YouTubers I'm aware, okay, but, you know, can't have them all. You will not play has been hit with an age restriction. The, I think, 2 or 3 hours long video by Sesty Jesus was age restricted. YouTube these days, man, I swear to God. I swear, you gotta be so cautious with what you say. This really sucks. Yeah, I feel that. Well, it is what it is. Viewer discretion is now advised, boys. Did you know that the LEGO Studio Help Center for adding printing to a minifigure uses the Team Fortress 2 Scout as an example? Look at that. You got the figure right there, and then you got Scout TF2 painting as an example. I did not, in fact, know that. That's very cool. The TF2 community has its grubby hands everywhere. It's pretty much this post, right? The internet. Wait, it's all TF2? Always has been. What to do when you get a pan drop. So what do you do when you get a TF2 golden pan? Here's what you do. You set your profile to private because you're about to be added by 50 scammers at least. That is step 1. Step 2, list it until you find a seller for it and then sell that thing, and be very cautious every step of the way because people will try to scam you out of this thing because it's worth multiple thousands of dollars. Okay, here's an interesting one. A post by Innes May Cry. Why do I constantly fail my backstabs? And look at this. These look like they should be backstabs, right? They truly do. Reading the comments and with about 1,000 hours on Spy myself, here is my best guess on what you could improve if your Spy stabs look like this most of the time. I mean, that was a successful one. You need to look to the left more. You need to align your hitbox more with the enemy you're trying to stab. Okay, so instead of just looking to the left slightly, look to the left more on like whatever direction you need to stab in, right? That, and TF2 has a habit of rewinding hitboxes, so I'm pretty sure you are also running into issues because he's turning to the left like that. But overall, I'm not entirely sure. A lot of these look like they should be backstabs, so that is my best guess. Look to the left more, and I guess commit to the stab more, because these are like a little halfway there only, so to speak. A post by Apprehensive Tutor 960. I don't think that's supposed to be there. Why is there a Sawmill blade as a spawn door on Sawmill? What in God's name? Maybe that's a custom map and this is a troll post. Maybe that's also the rarest glitch I've ever seen, because I've never come across that in TF2, and I got 9,000 hours in the game. Here's a funny one. I wish I was Miss Paulin. Look at this post. Look at that. And here's the top comment. Do not let C scout this post. Indeed. Also, drawing over yourself as a form of cosplay is a fun idea. Yes, it is. It's also much easier, which is cool. Is it even easier? I couldn't even draw that. What am I saying? I mean, it's cool. It's what it is, yes. I had a gang of purple shrooms on my team. Bro was invaded. That's epic. Maybe they're all lazy purple people working on this new lazy purple video, huh? How about that? Maybe this is all gonna be in how it feels to play medic. You never know. Probably not, though. I think about 99.99% not yet. Please, Valve. Jungle Inferno was nearly 8 years ago. The Half-Life subreddit having actual hard evidence that Half-Life 3 is in the works and could release soon. Meanwhile, the TF2 players who still didn't get the heavy update. One of the top posts on the subreddit this week. The normal HUD. And here's the minimal HUD. It's cut off at the top. Today I learned minimal HUD cuts off at the top of 16. This is what our community subsists off of. No excitement for new updates, just stuff like that. I actually think it's funny. I think it's kind of cool. Aw, my little brother 3D printed an Ubersaw for my birthday. That's very cool. Also, seeing it in real life is actually quite threatening. Look at that. I don't know if you know that about me, but I'm kind of scared of needles, so I don't like this. I'm gonna move on. Okay, this has to be a troll post. Which one of you did this? It's the title. Really weird videos on the iPod I bought, okay? Last month, I bought an iPod 6.5 from Facebook Marketplace, and 100 gigabyte of it was full, but there was no music. Before I did a full format, I thought about what could fill this 100 gigabytes, and first looked at photos and then movies. I wish I hadn't. There were 100 gigabyte of disgusting photos and videos. Most of them had the title Team Fortress 2 Buff. I wanted to share this because I found it interesting. Even I format it, it's still showing 100 gigabyte full. Is my device bugged? I am using iTunes from MANNCO.STORE, and this is the attached image. This has to be a troll post. This can't be real. I refuse to believe it. But if that's real, I pray for your soul, good sir. Oh my god, that's fantastic. That's so good. Okay, here's a fun one. A post by Grand Repeat 9711. So usually TF2 is not supposed to look like this, okay? Usually, it's there for a split second. Usually the glove, in this case, is supposed to be the gunslinger, okay? And it even moves the same way. I've never actually seen that happen before. The answer, what goofy glitch is that? It's just source spaghetti is what it is, but I think that's very cool actually. I think this could even be a fun way to reskin the gunslinger, you know, just having a glove over it. I think this is accidentally really cool actually. Okay, this post makes me angry. Post by Langload, okay? Is this some kind of aimbot? Says the title, okay? And the subject in question is this pyro right here. Alright, look at this. They're aiming at the sentry, uncloaks, the pyro immediately snaps to the spike. Look at that. And did you notice? One of those two shots was a random crit. You know why? Because this person is clearly using multiple cheats. This is not even a question. This guy's a cheater, a filthy cheater. I spit on him. Another cheater post? Okay, post by None Mistaken. Hopped into TF2 for the first time in a while. Ran into a lobby. Packed with D specimen. Is this normal now again? No, this is not normal. This person is cheating. And they deserve to be kicked and banned from the game, in my ever so humble opinion. This is kind of fun. We got a few custom sentry designs, including a ceiling sentry. What do you guys think? So design 1 is the Shredder, which is a level 1 sentry with the level 3 and level 2 spinning barrel attachment. Is it level 2 also or just level 3? I'm not even sure. Anyway, it looks kind of cool. Looks like a cool variation. Not as cool as the Anaconda though, which is just a level 1 sentry gun, but it's got the rockets of the level 3 sentry attached on top. up, which in turn is not quite as cool as the Rook, which is just a small sentry attached to the roof. That would go so hard. Like, gamers never look up, let alone TF2 players. So I feel like the Rook would be a really, really strong just thing to exist in TF2. People would finally have to look up. They never do, but they would have to if this was in the game. Am I in Germany? Look at that. Look at the class distribution. Only medics. 9-man point. You're in Austria. This is the best joke I could think of. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, in any case, click the video in the center of your screen now to stay on the channel. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I hope you liked this video. If you did, let me know with a nice comment. I love those, okay? It's always appreciated.